Okay, we're on Baba Kama Parak Tet Mishnah Hey, fifth Mishnah in the ninth chapter of Baba Kama. We're going to talk about someone who steals, vinishba, and swears. Okay, but in order to understand that, we have to look at Parak Vayikra Parak Hey. This is Vayikra Parak Hey. We've seen these psukim before. Pasuk Kaf Aleph to Kaf Gimel, whatever. We're not going to read the whole thing. We'll just see Nefesh Ki. God said, Nefesh Ki Techta, if you sin, Uma'ala Mal Bashem. You deal falsely with your neighbor, okay? In a matter of deposit, you're denying, you're lying about pikadon, a deposit, or betsumet yad, or robbery, or theft, or you're ashak, you oppressed him, or you found something, okay? In all these cases, vinishba al sheker, okay, and you take an oath, al achat, we call asher yaseh adam lachto behenas. You swear falsely, you take an oath that you don't know where it is, and you had stolen it, okay? When you sin and you are found guilty, now the Gemara learns out from another pasuk in Bamidbar, you have to admit, you have to have hoda'ah, and then you admit that you swore falsely. V'heshiv et hagzela asher gazal, you have to return that thing that you stole, okay, etc., etc., etc. Okay, v'shilam oto barosho v'chamishito yosif alav, and you have to add a fifth. You have to pay the principal plus a fifth, and ve'et ashamo yavi Hashem. You have to bring an asham. A korban asham is called an asham gzelot. So again, if you steal something or you deny that you stole it, take an oath that you didn't steal it, and then admit that you did, then you have to pay back the Karen. You have to return. You have to you have to return that which you stole, okay, and you have to pay a fifth, and then you bring a korban. Says the Mishnah. So now we're going to see it in the Mishnah. It's a short Mishnah. It has to be a shaveh pruta, at least the value of a pruta, because if it's less than a pruta, that's not money. We see that in many different halachic instances. Vinish balo, and takes an oath. And then, of course, he admits it. He has to yolichenu acharav afilu lemadai. You have to travel all the way to Madai in order to. You have to run after him, even to Madai, in order to return it. Lo yitain lo livno. You can't give it to his son. Velo lishlucho. I can't give it to my shaliach to go bring it to him. Aval noten l'shliach beitin. But Chazal were nice enough to say that you could give it to a shliach beitin, because otherwise you maybe never would return it. Ve'im mate, and if the person died, yachzir liyorshav. You have to give it to his inheritors. Why? Okay, why do you have to go all the way to Madai? The Torah says, "Ein lo kapara she'achzir l'nigzal atzmo." There's no kapara, there's no atonement until you return it to the nigzal, to the person you stole from. Because because about regarding the person who takes an oath on falseness, it says la'asher hu lo yitnenu. You have to give it to him. So why can you give it to a shliach beitin? Takanahu da'abud rabbanim mipnei takanat hashavim. It's a takana. It's a takana of the shavim, that to return things. Because if we make you, if the guy like moved to somewhere else, you'd have to pay thousands of dollars in order to return the item. So Chazal were nice enough. They made a kula, they made a leniency, and you could give it to the shliach beitin, who would then be responsible to return it. All right, we'll stop here. This topic will continue in the next coming Mishnayot. Dedicate our learning to Rabbi, my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.